Check, check, check. Okay. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marutatullya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasadamami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpatyaadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Pano Mahasayakacharuchapam Ramam Rekhuvam Chanatham. Karturatneya Prapyate Phalam Karma Kim Param Karma Tachatam Kritima Phalamashashvatam Gati Nirodhakam Ishwararpitam Yechaya Kritam Chittashodhakam Mukti Sadhakam Kaya Vangmana Karyamuttamam Pujanam Japa Chindanam Kramat Jakatayishati Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Deva Pujanam Uttamastavad Uchabandata Chittajam Japa Dhyanamuttamam Ajyadharaya Srotasasamam सरलचिन्तनं विरलतपरं भेदभावना सोऽहमित्यसौ भावनाभिता पावनीमत भावशून्यसत् भावसुस्थिति भावनाबलात् भक्तिरुत्तमा हृस्थले मनः स्वस्थता क्रिया भक्तियोगबोधाश्च निश्चितं वायुरोधनात् लीयते मनः जालवद्रोतसाधनं चित्तवायव चित्क्रियायुताः शाखयोर्द्वयी शक्तिमूलका लयविनाशने उभयरोधने लयगतं पुनर्भवति नो मृतम् लीयमानसम् एकचिन्तनात् नाशमेत्यदः नष्टमान कुष्ठयोगिनः कृत्यमस्ति किं युक्तिं यतः पारितं चित्तमात्मनः चित्वदर्शनं तत्त्वदर्शनं मानसन्तु किं मार्गणे कृते नैव मानसं मार्ग आर्जवाद वृत्तिमाश्रिताः वृत्तयो मनो विद्यहं मनः अहमयं कुतो भवति चिन्वतः अयि पतत्यहं निजविचारणम् अहमिनाशभाज्यहमहन्तया सुरतिहृत्स्वयं परमपूर्णसत् प्राणधीतमः नाहमेकसत् तज्जटं यसत् सत्तया हि चेत् चित्तया ह्यहम् वेषधीभिता सत्स्वभावतो वस्तु केवलम् स्वात्मदर्शनम् ईशदर्शनं स्वात्मरूपतः स्वात्मदर्शनम् आत्मनिर्द्वयात् आत्मनिष्ठता ज्ञानहीन चेत् ज्ञानमस्ति किं ज्ञातुमन्तरम् किं स्वरूपमेत्यात्मदर्शने अव्ययाभवात् पूर्णचित्सुखम् निजविभानकं महति तं तपो रमणवागियं महति तं तपो रमणवाहियम् Ramana Maharshi started with Karma Yoga, how to convert the karma into Karma Yoga. Ishwararpitam na ichchaya kritam karma chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam. So when that karma is converted to Karma Yoga, the very same karma becomes mukti sadhakam. So the conversion technique is Ishwararpitam karma. So dedicate to the Lord. Now dedication is not physical, okay. It is a mental attitude. Now mental attitude is what? All karmas, whatever, it is noble or ignoble, both are possible only when He is present in me. This understanding that every action is possible, even to deny Bhagavan also, He has to be there. Unless without His presence, it is not possible. This understanding makes you a Karma Yogi. What happens is, we forget this most of the time. So, most of the time is all the time. Why most of the time? All the time we forget. And then something wrong happens. Oh God, what did I do? We go to Him. Govindo, Govinda, we go to Him. But then it is too late. So we have to start our day. That's why in our culture it is there always. We start our day with the prayer to the Lord. And when we start anything, office also, when you go there, before starting, remember the Lord. You conclude the day also, you remember the Lord. And before going to bed also, remember the Lord. So this way what happened? You will be reminded of His presence. This is called Karma Yoga. Then Bhagavan talked about the Bhakti Sadhana. Bhakti Sadhanas are physical, walk and mind. Physically, do puja. So, any puja, Ishtadevata puja. Whatever you know, that is enough. You don't have to go to 16 steps of puja, etc. It's not necessary. Whatever way you know, just light the lamp, sow some incense and do some chanting. Some chanting you will know. And even if you don't know any chanting, talk to Him. Say, you are sitting there, don't you know my problem? I don't have to tell you. Do something about it. Say, talk to Him. That you can do. Then do some Naivedyam also. And then prostrate to Him. So this will become a routine, a sadhana. So then walk. Walk is what? With walk we can do chanting of Bhagavan's name, or you can do Parayanam. So like Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, Hanuman Chalisa, or people read Bhagavatam, Moolam. Every day one chapter they read, or Ramayanam also they read. These are all Parayanam. This is very good. So, or then the next step is the Nama Japa. Especially in Kali Yuga, Nama Japa is considered very important. Take Bhagavan's name or Guru's name. So whatever name you take, you avarti at least 108 times, one mala you should do. Slowly you should use a Japa mala also, it is better. Because then it will slowly makes the mind absorb. Then Bhagavan said, Uccha Japa, Manda Japa and Manasam Japa. So instead of loud chanting, better Manda Japa. Better than Manda Japa is Manasam Japa. Quietly, mentally doing Japa. And that also we start with Veda Bhavana. So we start with Veda, that I am different and the Lord is different. That we start. But then it has to culminate into what? It has to culminate into Soham Bhavana. Saha Aham. Myself and the Lord, there is no difference. I was telling you example in love also, normal, mundane love also, unless there is oneness, there is no love. That's why our Gurudev used to say, when you have close friendship, what is a close friendship means? So if you have a formal friendship, you shake your hand. This is it. And our friendship is what? Namaste, namaste. Your hand is there, my hand is here. You are there, I am here, fine, thank you. But when you have a close friendship, what happened? You go and hug the person, isn't it? Why? Because the distance is reduced. So whenever there is a distance reduction, that is called closeness, isn't it? In love also, there is a, suppose the bhakta also feel a distance. What is the distance? Oh Lord, you are in Vaikunta, far away, I am here in New Jersey, in Cranberry. So this thought is a distance. Now that distance has to be reduced. How you bring him to your intimate self within you. So this is the technique of Upasana. So Veda Bhavana, we start with Veda, but then we have to reduce the distance. So 15th chapter is talking about it. 15th chapter Gita. Gam avishya bhutani dharayamyaha mojasa pushnami chaushadi sarva somo bhutva rasatmaka aham vaishwanaro bhutva praninam dehamashitaha pranapana samayuktaha pachami annam chadurvitham. So it is from that Narayana, Vaikuntha Narayana, Bhagavan himself came down to Sun God. From Sun God, Bhagavan came to earth. From earth, he became the Aushadhis. The Aushadhis means vegetable kingdom. Those vegetable kingdom, what happened? It comes to our table. And we cut that and cook that food. And then when we eat that food also, who is digesting it? Bhagavan says, I myself is digesting. So he come from far away, from Vaikunta to our own stomach. In stomach also there is a distance. Stomach is different and consciousness is different. That difference is also, Bhagavan removed that in 15th chapter, isn't it? So later on he says that. So that Saha Aham, that Paramatma is myself, is the goal. Soham Bhavana, Veda Bhavanat, Sohamityasau, Pavani Mata, Pavani Bhata. So then afterwards, what is that? Histale Manastustata Kriya Bhakti Yoga Bhotascha Nishchitam. So what is the bottom line of all these Upasana, all the four paths? Bhagavan talked about four paths. One is Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Ashtanga Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. So, Hristale Manaswastata Kriya Bhakti Yoga Bodhascha Nishchitam. So, what is the bottom line? Hristale Manaswastata. This is what everybody want. What is that? Manaswastata. Peace of mind. Swamiji, that is what we want. I have everything. Children are there, family is there, house is there, job is there, the boss is also not bad. So, wife is there, a dog is also there. And nowadays, that is to be told, otherwise people feel miserable. Everybody has got one or two dogs, always there. Whichever family I go, I have to deal with the dog. No, not only only the people. Now I had to deal with the dog now. It comes and sits on your lap. I had to pat him and tender him. No, anyway. So these are all things there, but still what we say, peace of mind is not there. So that is what is the bottom line of all the paths. Kristale manassustataha. Then Vayurothanat Lina Manasam Ekachintanat Nasametyataha. That is where we saw, right? Last time we stopped.
We stopped with
14, yeah. The Pranabandhanat Lina Manasam Ekachintanat Nasametyataha. So, pranayama, Bhagavan says, it is good to control the mind. Because Shakhayo Doi, it is like a branch of the same, two branches of a same tree. One you catch, other will come. The same way, if you control your prana, the mind also get automatically controlled. So, but then, what happened when that, as long as you are doing pranayama, the mind is controlled. The moment you stop, then what happened? Mind come back again with double force. But that has to be handled how? Ekachintanam. What is that? Ekam Kaivalyam. Ekam, that Paramatma which is one, non-dual. Ekachintanam. Now, Nashametyataha, we saw that. What is that? Mind become Nasha, destroyed. Now that is where we got into trouble. What is that? How can I destroy the mind? I need the mind, isn't it? Here we are, the inquiry starts. Brahmavashi start is inquiry from here onwards. See, destruction of mind, we saw last time, it is the destruction of the subconscious. Now, subconscious is where Sanchita karma is there. Sanchita karma means the total vasanas in your account. I hope you all know vasana. What is vasana? Morning I cut some garlic for my cooking. And I wash my hand with soap, etc. But still, when I put my finger near my nose, vasana is still there. So every karma that we do, its effect, karma phala, in the form of vasanas are stored in our subconscious. These are all Bhagavan's plan. Think about it. He has programmed it, such an automated system. Nobody has to watch over you. It is automatically stored. You cannot beat his intellect, you see. We think that we are better than that. No. You cannot beat. You start thinking, then you'll understand. If you don't think, no problem. But start thinking only, start appreciating. So, this subconscious has stored so many lives we have went through. We don't know, even human life also we must have gone through many. And that is why we are coming to the class. It is a development. The first stage, the gross state, we would not have even thought of coming to the class. That is how many people are there in New Jersey, especially in Plainsboro, West Windsor. How many come to the class? How many come to the Chinmaya mission also? And we ask some people, they don't even know there is a Chinmaya mission, who are staying 5 minutes away. They don't know. So that is all because of prarabdha. That's not ready, that's what it is. But what happened? So many lives, growth, we have come to this stage, at least to appreciate. That is something that is Vedanta. And that Vedanta is for my life. That thought to come, it takes time. So, these vasanas are stored, that is called sanchita karma. And those sanchita karma, out of one sanchita karma matured, that become prarabdha. Prak arabhyate prarabdha. So that which is already started. So it determines your life. You are a human being, or you are a man or a woman. And this is the lifespan that you have. This is the lifestyle you go through. This is the turning point in life. This is where you go up or down, whatever it is. So all these things are programmed by prarabdha. Now, along with prarabdha, we are also given purushartha. Purushartha means self-effort. Now, the self-effort is to be used for using the prarabdha. So, generally what happened? We add to our sanchita. So, it is something like when you go to the shopping mall with a shopping list. Then what we do? We finish the list, then you see new items. Isn't it? This is also nice. This is good. This is our compulsive shopping. Isn't it? You went there for a 10 item, you come back with 20 items. So this is not, that is called Purushartha does. We collect more. And then what happened? That leads you to another life. That leads you to another life. This is called samsara. Now, this is because of what? Our wrong indulgence. The wrong indulgence means without knowing for what we have come here, we think that we have come to enjoy. There is nothing wrong, but we should know how to enjoy. You watch the movie, enjoy it, forget about it. Don't start pursuing the actress and actors. What is his life? How many times he got married? How many children are there? How much money he make for one movie? And millions of dollars they make. What are they doing with it? Why are you worried about it? There are people who make account of that. Now this is called samsara. So therefore, nashta manasaha means ekachintanam. This is very important. Because generally what I think, ekachintanam, thinking about I am God, I am God, I am God, what happened? Vasana will go. No, it will not go. Soham bhavana, sahaham, sahaham, if you keep on thinking, nothing will happen. It is not even a mantra. Mantra chanting will give you some punya. But soham bhavana will not give you punya. So, saha aham bhavana here means we have that eka chintanam means what? Now, for example, our famous example. What is the famous example? Rope snake example. Okay? Rajju sarpam. Now, if you start inquiring about the snake, what happens? See, snake become reality, isn't it? Any amount of trying to get rid of the snake, you start calling a snake charmer. But there are people in India, snake charmers are there. You call them. They will not be able to remove the snake. Suppose you take a stick and start beating the snake, it will still be there. It will not go. After beating the snake also, it will show up the hood. So, what will destroy the snake? I'm talking about false snake, not the real one. Superimpose the snake, what will destroy? Eka chintana. Rope chintana. Unless there is a rope chintana, the snake will never go. So that is what Bhagavan says here. Eka chintanat nashametyataha. Now, what is this nasham? That also we should. Let us see next one. Nashtamanaso. Nashtamanaso krishta yogina krityamasti kim sustitim yata. Krishta yogina nashta manasaha utkrishta yoginaha krityamasti kim swastitim yataha. Very simple words. Ramana Maharshi's words are very simple, but loaded with meaning. Now, a destroyed mind, it is said. Now, what is the destruction of mind? We have seen this. Mandukya Karya. Amani Bhavaha. Now, Nashtamanasa means falsification of mind. How do you destroy the superimposed snake? You cannot destroy it by any method. Only understand it as false. So, mind also, as long as it is, you think it is real, it will give you problem. Now, it takes lives to understand the mind is false, okay? It's not in one life. We may hear it, we nod our head also. But when it comes to our emotion, suddenly some emotion hits you. Somebody says some bad word, that is enough. Immediate, what do you think of me? Oh, how dare you speak such words to me? Do you know who I am? Means what? We are giving reality. So, this giving reality to mind is the problem. And that, however much we hear, but it is very hard. So, the one who has understood the fallacy of mind. Now, if you start thinking, you will be able to, this is what you should think in your life. Sitting in meditation also, what we should think about the falsity of the mind. Don't give reality to the mind. Any thought that rises in your mind, think about it. when you are young, 20, 21, that time thought of love is such a gripping thing, isn't it? No? आने दो जाने दो क्या क्या फर्क पड़ता है he is there or not doesn't matter बच्चों के बाप है isn't it? But at that time without her my life is not complete जिंदगी क्या है You think about it, your own emotion I am talking about. It's not like somebody else. As time passes, the degree of intensity reduces, isn't it? No? She's still holding on to it. Good. सात जन्म में होता है This is the first of the 7. She has to go through 7 more lives. Come to that point. So, now whatever the emotion, love is only an example, but whatever be the emotion, sometimes anger also, isn't it? Somebody, you feel angry with somebody for some reason. He said that or she said that. Then afterward, after some time, you ignore it, isn't it? So all this emotion that is appearing in your mind, if you start watching, it is all temporary. Nothing is permanent. Hatred is not permanent. Anger is not permanent. I was angry, but now I don't care. Jealousy, that is one thing is very difficult to go. It comes in different forms. You yourself don't know how it is expressed. Jealousy, that's why it is to be nipped in the beginning. You should not allow it to work. In Tulsidas Ramayanam, Hanumanji, when he's traveling from India to Lanka, that was his first foreign trip, you see. And that he saw Mainak Parvat, offered him, luxury. He said no. That's why alasada. Because generally, any sadhaka, before starting anything, there is an alasyam. Laziness comes. So Bhagavan, Hanumanji conquered that, saying that Rama Kaju Vina Mukho Kya Vishram. Yeah. So without achieving Bhagavan's, the goal, the goal should be kept always high. And then this alasa will not come. Then second one was Surasa. Surasa stands for greed. That's why she expanded her mouth. So, how to overcome greed? Hanumanji became small. So, conquer your greed by reducing your wants. That is the teaching there. Then there was another Rakshasi came, Simhika. She catch hold of your shadow. That's a remote control. Oh. Because those days also they had remote control. This is more advanced remote control. Shadow catching. And this Simha stands for jealousy. Why? Jealous people are the one people don't like to go up. They pull them down. Anybody is flying high, pull them down. Suppose you tell your friend, he is such a charitable person, noble person. You don't know. His background is totally bad. Something else to pull him down. So I call jealousy. Such tendency comes, be alert and notice it and nip it in the beginning itself. Otherwise, that's why Hanumanji didn't waste time. He just went inside and destroyed her. He did not even have a conversation with her. Surasa, at least he had a conversation. So, Nashta Manasaha means we should know how to falsify the mind. So, falsification of mind is possible only when you start watching your mind. This is one of the sadhana we have to do, which is difficult, I tell you. All our sadhanas are easy. Chanting the mantra, Parayanam, all those things are easy. Meditation practice, everything is easy. Try to watch. I'm not telling whole day, 15 minutes. Even that become difficult because mind doesn't like to be watched. Immediately it projects something. Beautiful thing. Something happened in your childhood. That will take you the whole day thinking about. Project what? One of your friend. What mischief things you did. And that now take you to where he is. I don't know. How to get his number. All those thoughts. Gone completely. Then what happened? You are watching your mind. Mind has taken you for a ride. This comes with practice. Only then you will be able to recognize your jealousy, hatred, love, passion, all those things you will be able to recognize. When you recognize what happened, you don't have to do anything. You just recognize and leave it. If you try to do something, it will be a problem because mind will take you for a ride again. So don't do anything. Just recognize and leave it. You will see slowly, the grip will grow. It is not a one-day job. The grip will go. See, like anger. Anger is, sometimes when some people get angry, they are not themselves. And suppose you start recognizing your anger. I am getting angry. Don't make me angry. These are all good. That is starting point. Once you recognize that, what happened, the grip, that grip will be less loosened. So this is about this will be practice for a long time, and only that people. Our Gurudev also was told that he is a short-tempered person. But I have seen him in anger. He never get angry for certain things unless there is some discipline or some mistake some people do. Then he suddenly get angry and then he will correct him and then it's over. That is over. Next time he come and prostrate, how are you? Very good. 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. That ability you have, you can use anger as a weapon. They used to say, anger is in my pocket, I take it out, use it, put it back. That ability you have, it is good. So, that's because you are observing it. So, Nashta Manasaha Utkrishta Yoginaha. So, Nashtamanasam means falsification of our mind, the apparent nature of our mind. When you say apparent nature of the mind is The entire creation is a projection of our mind. That topic will come. We'll talk about it. It has got lot of expansion. So, apparent nature of our mind, the one who has appreciated. This is what all the rishis in the Himalayas sitting in the caves, what are they doing? You may ask, don't they get bored? They have no newspaper, television. Nothing is there. But they are sitting there with what? With their mind. They are watching their mind, which give them a lot of entertainment. Free. And these Mahatmas, after having experiment with their mind, they come down every 12 years. That's called Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela, they come down and then exchange their notes. These are all highly scientific conferences, modern time. The scientists meet and exchange their notes, right? This path I have tried, but it is a failure. Don't take that path. This path I tried, it is successful, so take this path. This exchange of thoughts and their experiment is what happened in Kumbh Mela. You may wonder why Kumbh Mela. How many millions of sadhus come? And Tulsidaji has mentioned that in Ramayana, in Balakand beginning, that Yajnavalkya and Bharadwaja Rishi. Bharadwaja Rishis, during this Magha Masa, they used to come and have the religious conference. And after that is over, everybody was leaving. Then Yajnavalkya was about to leave. Bharadwaja asked a question. That is briefly mentioned there. Krityamasti kim sustitim yataha nashta manasaha utkrishta yoginaha krityamasti him kim krityam asti. Is there anything to be done to that person, for that person? Swastitim yataha, swastitihi, he abides in oneself. Krityamasti him, because once you understand or once you appreciate the apparent nature of one's mind, but whatever karma that we do, what is the prompting? Kriti hetu. What is kriti hetu? Kriti means cause of action. What is the cause of action? Shariram is real. Mind is real. World of objects is real. That is called Kriti Hetu. Think about it. Huh? Sankalpa is real, mind is real means what? Sankalpa also real. Sankalpa is real. What is Sankalpa? What is the root cause of all desires? I have told this many times. Sense of incompleteness. That all is not well with me. feeling of emptiness. People achieved so much in their life. Huh? Swamiji, I am a Harvard graduate. I have Harvard MBA. I entered into business. I tried that, I tried this. I developed that. What is that? IP. Huh? I, yeah. IPO. I sold it, I got money. But still I feel emptiness. When I came to Vedanta, I feel fulfilled. There are some people say that. So, this feeling of that emptiness, in spite of all our achievement, this comes only when you achieve. Without achievement, you don't feel it. Suppose a beggar on the street, you ask him, are you feeling empty? He will say, if you give me dakshina, I will feel good, full. Now, but I am not talking about Indian beggars, okay? Indian beggars are multimillionaires. They are owning apartments. They have crores of rupees. That day I was reading a script and somebody sent me in WhatsApp that this fellow is selling, what is that? Samosa. Samosa wala. Samosa wala has a conversation with a guy who is IT fellow. Traveling in the train in Bombay, he picked up a conversation with him. He asked him, you sold everything today? Yeah, I sold everything today. So how much you get? He said, 1 rupee per samosa. So how many you will sell? He said, about 20,000. Good time. So what you get? Calculate 20,000 rupees per day. He started thinking, I am an educated person. IT engineer, software engineer, and I don't make that 20,000 rupees a day. And then he started calculating 30 days, 6 lakhs. And then he said, I have bought an apartment. It is 50 lakhs. And then I kept another 50 lakhs in the bank for my daughter's wedding. He heard that. He said, I want to give up this. I do samosa wala. So, when you achieve something, then only you feel the emptiness. Otherwise, you may not feel. So that emptiness, that all is not well with me, that sense of incompleteness is expressed in this world today as boredom. I am bored. You ask a 3-year-old child, 3-year-old child, Swamiji, I am bored. And also they say, that's why teenager and the children, they feel, there is no kick in life. Bolte na? What is this kick? Now to get kick only, they are getting into drugs, alcohol, all these habits. They get into what? Just to get kicked. Because they are not used to the monotony of life. Monotony means what? Monday through Friday, one type of life. Saturday, Sunday, another. And you repeat it Year after year, what happened? You get monotony. Same party, you go every month, then what happened? Same people you meet. After some time you feel tired, why are you meeting? Same topic also they talk. Local politics, American politics, Indian politics. Then individual politics. That's all you talk. Keep on repeating, that's all. And people are well informed. That is the interesting thing. You will be surprised how much they know, how deep they know. Deep knowledge they have about what? Politics. What about our Shastra? Nothing. Bhagavad Gita, one sloka they don't know. It's not necessary for their life. So this sense of incompleteness, all is not well with me. And to make it well, what happened? A desire comes. If I fulfill the desire, I will be complete. This is a thought. How fallacious it is. Then, having completed the desire, are we happy? Her sixth, his fifth. Her sixth marriage. I have to be explicit. These are tube lights sitting here in front of me. I had to be explicit. No, it's happening. Even in India it is happening. It's not only here. US, whatever people have left, now they are going back to one wife and all that. But now our people have picked up. India has picked up. Whatever America has left, we have picked it up. So, why? Because they are seeking completeness. Nothing wrong. See, why that sixth wife or fifth husband? Thinking that this one will be better, make me complete, isn't it? So they are seeking what? Completeness. Nashtamanasot Krishta Yoginaha. So this is called the falsification of mind. So this we have to observe. The sense of incompleteness, the breeding source of desire, fulfillment of desire is a short lived satisfaction. Then what happened? Mind picks up another one. It is something, our Gurudev used to say, it is something like of the tissue paper, Yes. You pull one, another one is pull one, another one will be there. Then pull another one, like that, it keeps coming. So, this is what we are doing all our life. The one who appreciates that is called Utkrishta Yogina. For him, Krityam asti kim. Then whenever a desire comes, he knows it is not going to help. He will stop it. He will not do it. For him, it is a joke. Why? Because he has discovered the source of all. The problem is what? Not that the source is what? Paramatma. And whatever that I want, I have. What is that we want in life? 3 things only. I want to live a day more. I want to know everything. I want to be happy always. These are the only 3 things. And all the 3 are your nature. Sat, Chit, Anandaha. Continuing. Drishyavaritam Chittamatmana Tvadarshanam Tattvadarsanam. Now from here onwards, Ramana Maharshi start his Jnana Marga. So Jnana Marga means, so we saw karma, bhakti, yoga. Now Ramana Maharshi is an expert in Jnana Marga. This you can see only in Saddarshanam. Saddarshanam is the very high level book. We'll take that for you. Then you will know his height of thinking. So from here onward, Jnana Marga. That Jnana Marga, Ramana Maharshi considered it is Vihanga Marga. Vihanga Marga means fly. All other Margas are road Marga. So, walking is there, or take a transport. These are all different way. But then, you fly, it is faster. So, Jnana Marga he considered Vihanga Marga. So, Drishya Varitam Chittamatmanaha. Chittam means the mind here. Drishya Varitam. Drishya means objects. Varitam, withdrawn. Chittam, mind, which is withdrawn from all seen objects. Atmanaha, Chittvadarsanam, Tattvadarshanam. When the mind is withdrawn from the world of objects, then what happened? Mind become objectless. Now, without object, the mind cannot remain also as mind. Swamiji, I am thinking about emptiness. Try. Shunyam. I don't know how the Buddhists meditate upon Shunyam. That's why they have so many techniques are there. Zen. But Zen has got so many techniques are there. They tell you to imagine clapping of hand with one hand and drinking tea from an empty cup. One thing good, it gives you concentration. Yeah. If not anything else. That is emptying the mind. You see, These are all exercises good. But when you start asking, Drishya Varita, how Swami? Question comes. How to withdraw the mind from all objects? 6th chapter of Gita, Bhagavan gives that. Read 6th chapter again and again. Don't give up. Just one reading is not enough. Again and again you have to read. Close your eyes, close your mouth, withdraw your mind from the world. But still two things remain, Swamiji. Nose and ears. What to do? Pluck your ears. Put some cotton. Still the sound will come. Is it not? Nose. That is the time neighbor is frying something. That also non-veg. That is a Chinese cooking. The nostril will, it will hit you, isn't it? That also. That's Indian spices also like that. It will hit you. You are meditating. Om Namah Shivaya. Somebody is frying. Then what happened? The mind to go through the nose and try to recognize what is that curry she is making. What are you doing? Om Namah Shivaya. How to handle this? Sound also. Suddenly the sound, air conditioner start making noise. Or your fan start making noise. Or somebody from the neighborhood make noise. Or innocent dog barks. Neighbor's dog. How do you handle this? You close the window. Doesn't work. That is the time Drishyavaritam you have to practice how you have to give a thought to the mind, higher thought. This sound that I am able to hear, this smell I am able to smell because I am alive. That life in me, that consciousness in me, life or consciousness, both are same. That consciousness is present where? In the smell also, in the sound also. As what? Existence. Once you start lifting your mind to these thoughts, I tell you, the smell will go, sound will also go. So that is called Drishyavaritam. Then what happens? Mind settles down. Chittam Atmanaha. Settle where? In Paramatma. Where else it will settle? Because there is no other. That's like when we go to sleep, where the mind rests. In consciousness. That is called Chittva Darshanam, which is called vision of the form of consciousness. It's only aupacharikam. Okay? Darshanam is not real darshanam. Darshanam, don't interpret literally. That seer, see in Tripudi is not there. Chit, chitva, consciousness, chit, chaitanyam. Eh? I think some grammar rule is there. Chitva darshanam, chitta, ta plus the, a plus the. I think it is a consonant sandhi. There must be some rule. Chitva darshanam. Now, earlier he used chittam for mind, you see. How do you differentiate chitva darshanam? You differentiate consciousness and chitta. Chitva darshanam. Is tattva darshanam. Manaso hi amani bhave dvaitam na vidyate. Mandukya. So, when the mind is withdrawn from the objects, it gets absorbed into objectless awareness. And that state, Bhagavan here says, Chittva Darshanam, Tattva Darshanam. That Chitta Darshanam, that absorbed mind is called realization of truth. Tattva Darshanam. Okay, agreed? Now, how to get there? The goal is given, but how to get? Next verse onwards, the inquiry starts. Manasantu kim margane krite Manasantu kim margane krite naiva manasam marga arjavad. Kim manasam iti. Tu shabda indicates change of topic. That's what. Kim manasam iti margane krite. What is this mind? If you start inquiring, all these psychiatrists, they are all asking the question, what is the mind? Isn't it? You ask them what is mind, they will never be able to answer you. Then they will say, never mind. But our Shastra has analyzed. See, this intangible become tangible is the mystery of this creation. Think about it. Objects, the scientists have discovered that the tangible objects, they have reduced them into atom. Isn't it? Matter, atom also reduced to molecules, then proton, neutron, electron. Then what is that? Now there is something, no? Particles. Particles also reduced into what? Energy. Energy is what? Tangible. And tangible or intangible? Intangible. That intangible energy in motion, we call it as matter. Is it not a wonder? How the intangible energy become tangible object. Is it not mystery of the creation? Now you know how we are giving reality to the mind. So you start inquiring into the reality of our mind. Then, naiva manasam. Mind disappears. Into what? Thoughts. What is mind? Mind is nothing but flow of thoughts. Morning getting up, we'll get up with a thought. That my thought will lead to another thought. That thought will lead to another thought. Until we go to sleep, we keep on jumping from one thought to another, another thought, another thought, another thought. We never land. Our Gurudev used to give an example, in Kerala there is arikna trees, supari trees. They are in acres, so many acres. They are all very thin. And at the top of it, bunch of, it is when it is ripe, this man climbed up on it. From one end, he climbed up. Then he cut that and bring them down and throw it down. And then he will not come down. He will bend that tree and catch hold of the next one and then get onto that. And then, like this, he does the whole day. He must have climbed up this side and north side, and he will what? The south side he will get down. The same way our thoughts are also like this. We climb on one thought and then we bend that thought into the next thought. Is it not? Think about it. Our way of thinking. We never observe, that is the problem. We never pay attention to this. These are the things to be paid attention to. Then our agitation will reduce, our problem will go, depression will go, suppression will go, all these things will go. Because unnecessary thought you will be able to eliminate. For nothing, it's called wool gathering thoughts. For nothing you are worried. Actually, there is no reason. And we have to tell ourselves, be happy to tell yourself. But still, why should I be happy when all these things are happening around me? There is another problem, isn't it? It is easy for you to tell Swamiji, be happy, but you don't know my problems. So, manasantu kim margane krite naiva manasam. Marga Arjavad. Because it's a straightforward path, inquiry. Mind disappears into thoughts, flow of thoughts. Mind as such, there is no entity. Like pot, it has no substance other than clay. Pot as an object, it has no objectivity. What is the substance? Clay. The same way, mind, it has no objectivity. What is there? Thoughts. Continuing. Now we start inquiring into the nature of thoughts. Vrittayastvaham prattimashritaha Vedyaham manah Tayastvaham vrittimashritaha Vrittayo mano Vedyaham manah. So, from vrittayaha to aham vritti, ashritaha. All the thoughts are dependent upon aham vritti. Aham vritti here means ego, okay. I thought. See, Niagara Falls. Imagine. Niagara Falls is compared to our flow of thoughts. But Niagara Falls is possible only then there is something to, at the back of the fall, there is a basis, isn't it? Support. So all this flow is possible only when there is a substratum which is not flowing. So aham vritti, vrittayaha tu aham vrittimashitaha. Vrittayo mano vidyaham manaha. Therefore, aham vritti ashritaha, dependent upon I thought. Therefore, may you know vidhi aham manaha. I thought is the mind. Ramana Maharshi's thinking is very simple. He doesn't make difference between manaha, buddhi, ahankaram, chittam, nothing like that. He says everything is thought only. Because mind is also thought, intellect is also nischayatmika antakarana vritti, buddhi, isn't it? Samshayatmika antakarana vritti, manaha. Now this aham vritti is the one to be inquired into. It's a mysterious thing. The mysterious nature of this aham vritti you understand. Thoroughly you have to understand, not temporarily. Class we understand something. When we get up is a problem. has to be with you. And all these things to be experimented in your life, to be used in your day-to-day life. Then only you enjoy the benefit of learning. Otherwise, you keep it stored. Swamiji will take it up in our retirement program. After retirement, one by one book you taught, will take it and start reflecting. After retirement, what will happen, we don't know. So that part we will see next class, okay? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.